Look at these beautiful tomato plants. They're not mine. They're my daughter's. I gave her the plants, and this is what she's grown. This is one of the ones that I have grown. Today, we're going to talk about tomatoes. Everyone on YouTube is talking about tomatoes. Even Mary is talking about tomatoes. Indeterminate tomatoes, determinate tomatoes, heirloom tomatoes. All I want to do is keep my tomatoes alive. And I've had a real problem with that this year. I decided that I was going to save a little bit of money and I would grow my own tomatoes this year. And so I went to the market and I found some tomatoes that looked really great. I took the seeds and I planted them and I put them in my little greenhouse and they started to grow so nice and they look so cute. And then I set them all on fire and killed them all. So I had to start all over and I got some more growing. In fact, I had lots of them growing. It was amazing. I had so many, I started giving them away and mine were looking really great in the garden. I was so excited. And then I killed them all with herbicide and killed all my tomatoes. Fortunately, I had saved back one of every kind of tomato in case there had been a frost and I might have lost them. So I planted those again. And those are the tomatoes that I have now. And they're probably about a month behind at least from where they should be. So they're kind of struggling along. Well, if that wasn't bad enough, then one of my big tomatoes, I broke it off. And I thought, this is great. I've finally got some tomatoes growing. And then I kill it by breaking it off. Well, I heard a YouTuber say, don't worry about that when that happens. Just stick it in some water. Tomatoes love to grow little roots all over. And so I did. And it started to grow roots. So I stuck it in a little pot of dirt and began to water it. And it started looking pretty pitiful, like, oh no, another disaster. I guess I'm going to lose this tomato after all. And sure enough, it died. I gave it a valiant try, but it wasn't successful. Imagine that, this year, something not being successful in my garden. I haven't lost heart. And yes, I do have some tomato plants and I do have some tomatoes. It's only the middle of summer, so I'm hoping that by the end of summer, I will have a bountiful harvest of tomatoes. I'm not the only one that has been struggling with tomatoes in our area. We have had record high temperatures, over 100 degrees day after day after day, and everybody is complaining about blossom drop and their tomatoes just not growing. They don't like that hot of weather over a long period of time. And so now the weather's starting to break. We've got a little bit of rain. Maybe there's hope after all. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, hit the little bell, leave me a comment, and we'll see you next time on the Figs Fowl Farm. So I decided that Mary, look at the camera. Look at the camera. Look at me. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Look at the camera. I know. Well, over there. See? Over there.